Arise. Stands in here. Takes ball one. Low. And a pitch. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 3. Going 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Time called again. Not sure what's going on here. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Jimenez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Check swing. He went 0-2.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses off the outside edge. And a pitch.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Luis Robert waiting for a turn at the plate. Time called again. Second time in the at-bat. On a line out towards center. Nimmo makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. So they go quietly there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the White Sox 2 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Christian Mena.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The wind of the pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. The pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Good hitters count the 2-0. He was late there. Strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
They say it went. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he takes a strike. Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one drilled left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there and just going to have to sit on it.
Baden in the box now. Takes strike one. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 1-1. And now 1 strike away.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Is just 1 strike away. Bounce to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, all these guys need is 1 more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And on the hill, Justin Verlander.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the veteran third baseman, Tim Anderson.
The White Sox, the third baseman, Tim Anderson.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Verlander, when you talk about his skill set, He stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Time called. And a pitch. Out front and foul to the left side. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Anderson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. Luis Ariz stands in. That one laced to center and a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he's got power and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Ariz, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
The 2-1. In the air on the infield, Alonso on his way over. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Luis.
And now it's Luis Robert. On the ground to the left. They get the force. That ends the frame. White Sox strand a couple. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in Queens. And pitching in this game, Lance Lynn.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Starling Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. Righty delivers. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. That's to third. Anderson to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
Here's a Mets lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take with the stuff he's got there on the out. Yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way, but you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
And that takes care of Alonso.
Batting fourth. The shortstop.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there, and it's 0-1. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Jr. And he deals. In the dirt, and we are underway.
First pitch, 7:06.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. And now the lefty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. That's out to center field. Grisham hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a speed threat, Michael Harris.
The center fielder.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. This to center field. 2 down. Here's Austin Riley.
Batting third.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
Now the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
The first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. And now here is Ha-Sung Kim.
For the Padres, the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
The wind of the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Fried, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Here comes the pitch. Swings and chases a low one there. Bunting, and it's in the air. Fried makes the grab, one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
And And first offering is fouled off. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Tatis waits. And a count 1-2. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That clips a corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Top of the second, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The pitch.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Next pitch misses inside, and now 2-0. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly, and I am not going to list them right now. Next pitch downstairs, 3-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. Struck him out looking. Here's Marcell Ozuna. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swings and misses. 0-1. No score here in the second. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And now 1-2. Got it by him for the K. Here's Eddie Rosario. Fly ball center field. Grisham sprinting for this one and makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. Next offering is down low. – seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. First offering misses badly for ball one. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next offering misses, 2-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ripped on a line. Can't get there, base hit. Here comes Machado around third. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And a pitch. And downstairs. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Bogaerts at second with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Smash to the left side. Slings it across. That's out number 2. He's in there. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First offering misses the mark. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is gone. Gary Sanchez hits one out. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat. And even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it. And I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Gets him to chase after that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Sean Murphy. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. This one popped up, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Foul ball there. Lopez goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting ninth in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. They say it went. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The lefty, the 1-0. They say it went.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base color is red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
The second baseman.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Foul ball. Popped up, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. In the dirt. Murphy fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And now it's Manny Machado. Singled and scored his first time. Pretty great year Manny Machado had in 2022. He was a guy that really carried the Padres to the National League Championship Series. Ultimately finished as the runner-up to the National League MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Arcia tossed to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
The wind of the pitch.
And one thing I love about the defensive side of Manny Machado's game is that he makes hard plays look really easy. Just the same sort of pace about him over there on the hot corner. And tell you what, he's in the top 3 or 4 third basemen in all of baseball.
And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss. Misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Up next for Atlanta,
Matt Olson up to the
first
plate.
baseman,
Went down on
Matt
strikes his first time through.
Olson.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Ozuna now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Rosario swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Olson on second. Ozuna at first. 2 out of the inning. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 4th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Even though Bogaerts, at the beginning of his career, signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, his favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. Fried back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right side. Acuna has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1.
Cronenworth.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Garrett Cooper grounded out his first time. Line drive, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Runner at second, 2 down.
He's going.
Runner Runner breaks for third. Stays alive. Runner leads away at second. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was a moonshot, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Trent Grisham, the next to hit. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Colin McHugh will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it hits the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Ha-Sung Kim. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. He's trying for third. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna makes the catch, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Murphy now.
The catcher.
He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Arcia.
Out to short, Bogarts. And he's safe at first. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Lopez.
And first offering is fouled off. They say it went. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Oh, 2 now. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and that's a double. So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. And that's in the dirt. 1-0.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 3-0 down. Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back in Seattle, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis
The wind and the pitch.
Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Tatis around second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple. Now the youngster Juan Soto. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home run.
And the runner's coming home. And fouled off. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner stays put at third. Tatis, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. On the ground right side. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-0. Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 2. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Kirby Yates.
Now pitching
Well, they
for
need
the
someone to
Braves.
stop the bleeding and keep the
Number
score
22,
right where it is.
Kirby
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Bogarts at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. In the air out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Snell back to work. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one
Now
back,
batting,
no doubt.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And now the count is even. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple gold gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even
Now
better,
batting,
saving those
the
errors.
designated hitter,
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Fouled off left side. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw. Tag. Ow! Great throw by Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Jake
the first
Cronenworth.
baseman, Jake
Cronenworth, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. On the run, sends it over to first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Up next,
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Padres.
Garrett Cooper.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-handed reliever. This to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Sanchez.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Yates, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Cooper around second, headed for third. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's 7-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Trent Grisham. And a foul ball. Sanchez, the runner at second with one away. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Second baseman.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Runner takes off for third. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Bangs off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Padres in 2016 for James. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at third, 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Laced to right center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Rosario trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back and save.
Now batting, the catcher.
Sean Murphy digs in now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Rosario around third.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now tapped on the ground softly to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, second baseman.
Nicky Lopez next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Here's a rocket out to left. And that's a base hit. The throw into second. Safe at second.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
One out, bases loaded. Michael Harris next up for the Braves.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 58, Scott Barlow.
Little chopper rolls foul. Murphy at third. Arcia over at second. Acuna at first. One gone. And 1-2. Center field. Grisham settles under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Not in time. He's safe. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. 1 for 3.
Austin Riley.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count.
Acuna runs. Pitch outside. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And now 2-2. And a pitch. This one in the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. The line of the pitch. Slapped foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Riley drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Machado.
Hard hit to third. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Bogarts, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one gone. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Marcell Ozuna.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Grisham drop step going back. Gone! A towering shot to center, and they slice into the lead. It's 8-3.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Next to hit, Eddie Rosario. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tatis makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 71, Josh Hader.
And a foul ball. Now time called at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Jake
The
Cronenworth.
first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-2 now. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him that at bat. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Cooper now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And it's 9-3.
Back-to-back base hits. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Pierce Johnson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swing and a bouncer. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Trent Grisham now at the plate.
Number 1, Grisham.
And first offering is fouled off. One away with a runner at third. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. And that one hit to first. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ground ball could be 2. Play at the plate. Got him. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Grisham, the lead runner at second. Kim on at first with 2 down. And that's outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the Padres waste a chance. And welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Hader, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Struck him out without a swing. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees.
Second baseman
Nicky Lopez will hit next. First offering, and it just misses. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. They say it went. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take this one in a blowout. 9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
if they can bring someone along.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and starting in this one, Roansy Contreras. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go? And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. The pitch. In for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And there's a ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right side. Smith and Jigba under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And the slider just misses.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.